How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the FightGods YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about UFC 286, Jon Jones. And it's a stacked ass card. Before we start talking about the card, I am not impressed with Jon Jones' new body. I am no homo.
You know, just as you brought this topic
No
up,
homo.
go to your Instagram. You know, the algorithm be listening to us with the little Mac official page. He commented, he was listening to you right when you said it. Or look what you said. You don't follow like the Mac official?
I get on mine from MMA Mania or whatever. I don't see it.
Yeah, he was talking to you, man.
Show me.
He was talking to you, man.
So read it to the face. Read it to the face. Also follow.
My man said 34 minutes ago, the good thing is not a bodybuilding competition. I have the strength and explosiveness of a lion right now. I can focus on learning, leaning out better for my next fight, and most importantly, I'm 250. Still moving like a light heavyweight. Jon Jones himself. He was talking. It's not about what it looks like.
This
I got the
nigga
power.
he was like a dope boy. He was like one of them dudes he was like one of them dudes that was in shape.
Derrick Henry fat as hell, but he still had a great career.
You know, I'm happy you brought up Derrick Henry.
Mm-hmm.
You remember what happened when Derrick Henry fought Cyril Gane?
Way more skilled than Derrick
He got
Henry.
finished.
He way more skilled than
He
Derrick.
looked like one of them dudes that get his girl pregnant and then they go on maternity leave and he gonna leave with her. When he come back, like, oh damn, what happened to you? But he took 3 years. He was showing us all these videos of powerlifting and all that.
Yeah.
You don't see no definition, no muscles.
He not lean. He just straight muscle.
That nigga ain't straight. Let me show you straight.
Cyril Gane has been living like that his whole life. You can't bring in Cyril Gane.
I'm gonna show you straight muscle.
He's been living like that his whole life too.
This is what straight muscle look like.
Show the camera.
This is
He brought up
Francis
Francis Scott,
Ngannou.
another man who's been living big his
Look at
whole
this.
life.
and he
Bro.
cut down to 266.
Both of them are living big their whole life.
He
It
cuts
doesn't
to
count.
266.
My man had to lean up and get to 250.
I was reading some captions with Jon Jones' new body talking about he gasses out in 3 rounds for sure. I don't know what his gas tank. He talking about he got the engine to go for days, 25 minutes easy. But that is not a 25-minute looking body.
I think he would do it.
Hopefully he go out there. I'm a Jon Jones fan, you know, so I don't stay on the head.
I just think you judging the book by its cover and not looking at the inside. He's saying he's more explosive. You gotta take the man. You gotta listen to the man sometimes. He's saying he got a little heavier punch. Almost finished some of his spars.
I heard that. He said that was never happening.
Yeah, it never happened. He still feel like he a light heavyweight. Still feel explosive. He can move. So we shall see Saturday.
Bruh, I don't know, man. I don't know. That body.
I just think he was just trying to put on the weight, trying to lift heavy. I don't think he was worried about being a bodybuilder, trying to cut the carbs out or anything like that at all.
I just feel like he should look more ripped, defined somewhere. Like, you've been doing all this heavy lifting, picking up all these heavy weights, training.
I mean, you're doing cardio those 3 years.
That's why I'm worried about his gas tank.
I'm pretty sure he started doing it now.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm not impressed with this new body, but hopefully he go out there. If he knock out Cyril Gane, that'll be it.
If he's gonna come up on this bitch, you gotta go apologize.
I can't apologize. He's still fat.
Oh, you down the man.
I ain't doubting him. I'm just saying I don't like it. I got him winning. I just not impressed with this body. Like,
What you want my man to do? You want him to look
I
like
thought
Arnold
I thought
Schwarzenegger?
he's gonna look like Cyril Gane, 6'5", ripped abs.
You've been like that his whole life.
Jon Jones, where your abs? He ain't got an ab.
You've been a light heavyweight his whole life, bro.
It's cool,
You
bro.
gotta get up to
He only
heavyweight.
added
for
20
years.
pounds. He
Yeah,
walked
plus
around.
some extra fat.
I'm saying he added 20 because he used to walk around at 230, but he would cut down to 205. So he only added 20 pounds.
That's way different. Walking around 230 than actually maintaining and being 250.
But he only added 20 pounds. So you can add 20 pounds of muscle and still stay ripped.
But that's not what he did though. You gotta be heavy though too. If he just added 20 pounds of muscle,
Muscle
He
heavy
not-
and fat.
he'd basically just be like a Stipe.
I'm talking
Like how
about,
Stipe was versus
I want them
Francis.
to
Like,
add it like,
he actually looks heavy. Like he got to be able to lay on Cyril. You want him to be just a two. What you want him to just be a 230 plus 20 pounds of muscle. That's just lean muscle. It's not fat muscle. Cyril's gonna pick him up.
muscle weight more than fat. Yes. We're gonna let y'all look that up. But yes, muscle weight is more than fat.
So a fat 250 nigga.
It's not as dense as a fat. Like, if you 250 and you all muscle versus
And you
250 and fat.
Versus all muscle Francis, I'm going with fat.
If 250 is 250, but
I'm
muscle,
going with the fat.
that's because muscle is dense. Muscle tissue, that's also your tissue is more dense.
I'm going with fat.
They go alright. I don't know. But let's talk about this car. We gonna let y'all look that up, but yes, muscle weighs more than fat. Shit. Other than that, the odds on these, I'm not even gonna bet on this car because the odds are terrible. Only close fight is Jon Jones and Cyril Gane. Jones is minus 160. Next we got Valentina. She minus 700 against Alexa Grasso.
So we gotta put some money on Alexa Grasso.
I don't even think Alexa Grasso should be any fight.
Yeah.
Like this, if I'm the UFC, I'm gonna be like, hey, Valentina, we gonna pay you half.
At least go $2 on her leg.
Like, I don't want to pay Valentina her full purse to go beat up this girl.
Oh, you were putting my money?
I don't even want to pay
You were the one
her.
who put me in front of her.
I know. I should have gave what's the name, Santos again.
Yeah,
Her, or what's her name? What's her name? Erin Blanchfield.
yeah, her. She wasn't popping yet.
Yeah, she better not. You know, I don't want to see her fight Alexa Grasso, but I got
So if
Valentina.
you was put some money, how your parlay with me? Putting some money.
I got Jones, Valentina, Shavkov, Jalen Turner, and Bo Nichols. But there's really no money in that.
And I'm going
So-
Nickel. I'm gonna go Jeff Neal in there. Then I'm gonna go Valentina and John. And I'm gonna go Bo Nickel again. Go Jeff Neal in there again. Valentina, Cyril.
I feel like the only way to get your money's worth, like this, if I was to bet, I'm not betting on this card. If I was to bet, I would go Bo Nickel by finish. I would go Shavkov Rakhmanovic by finish, or Rachmanov. I would go Valentina under 4 rounds, and I go Jones and Cyril Gane. I would just go Jones money
Yeah,
line.
that's what I'm saying. Josh.
So that'll get you paid. But if you just go with all them money line, it ain't really gonna get you paid. It might be because Jalen Turner an underdog, but this card.
I'm not putting money on that game. I'm not doing a turn fight.
That's the one that's gonna get you paid. All these other fights super lopsided.
I feel like that's the second most iffy one to me.
Second
John
one?
Jones and Cyril Gane, like iffy one to me. You know, I got John Jones, but very questionable. There's a lot of question marks in that.
All right, so we got Jones winning. How you see him getting it done? All right, decision.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. There's so many question marks. Like, bro, hasn't fought in 3 years. New division. Has this nigga Cyril got better on the ground? Blah blah blah. Or was it just a fluke the first time with Francis? This is like a lot of question marks. I don't know if anybody gonna win by a decision or a finish, TKO. Like, I really don't know what to expect from this fight. To be honest.
Before we leave this topic, if Jon Jones win this second belt, he'd go. Right?
It already go to me.
Me too, but it's like
It's like
questionable.
solidified.
It's questionable.
It's not really questionable to me. Like, I don't really see nobody else talking about who the GOAT
A lot of
is.
people say GSP and Anderson Silva. GSP
Yeah.
is close to me. It's a battle between them.
I
Everybody-
still feel like people still put him John. Like, you gotta put John. I still feel like people just
A
put
lot
John.
of other
first.
fighters say GSP. I got Jones. It's close between him and
But
GSP.
definitely, if he wins this fight, solidify like
Yeah.
a straight line, no talk.
If he loses this fight, what did happen to his legacy if he loses this fight?
Nothing really to me. It's just like nobody really talks about Anderson Silva's last few fights and shit. Like they
But
talk
he
about the
was
good
old
years.
and
That's what I'm
washed when
saying.
he came off that that terrible ass injury. That was our first time seeing that
Yeah.
leg break.
But it's like people don't talk about his twilight years. Like Jon is kind of in his twilight years.
And plus, Anderson, I want to say he was still losing to like besides Uriah Hall. Yeah, Uriah Hall.
Like to me, he's still the GOAT. To me, it's just like it's kind of like the same with like Bron and stuff. Like nobody's gonna talk about these last few years and shit. Like same with Jordan. Like nobody talks about him on the Wizards.
In my opinion, if Jones loses, they gotta run it back.
It depends how he loses. If it's like a Volkanovski Islam type of loss, yeah, run it back. But
No matter what it is, they gotta run it back.
Never.
To
If
me.
he get knocked out, no, you running it back for
If
it.
he get knocked out in the
Bro,
first
knock
round,
you out.
you got because he ain't never lost a fuck. This
Yeah,
dude-
face Stipe.
No,
What you running it back
they
for?
gotta run it back. No
I
matter
would say
how
like
he
run it
loses.
back if he lost, like if they was both fighting for a lightweight belt. But it's like, bro, it's your first time in this division. It's like you still a newcomer to this division. It's not like you've been in this division to run it back,
But it's like that nigga could have just caught you with a lucky punch.
bro. If he knocked you out, like if he knocks him out, like he knocked out Ty, it's like it's no need to run it back, bro. Like it wasn't no
The
lucky
only way
punch.
I don't need to see him run it back is if he like just outclassed y'all. Like, if he put on a masterful performance, then I don't need to see it again. But if he just catch him with like a body kick or a head kick, it's like alright. Like kind of like
That ain't lucky though.
it ain't lucky, but anybody can get caught. Like kind of how like Rose caught Whaley Zhang.
I'm talking about like he did Ty. Like it was a few combos and then some finishers.
It depends on what round. but
I don't think Cyril
I
got
think-
one knockout, like one punch knockout power. I don't think he got that. But I think Cyril, as we've seen, he got combo, then some big boom, knockout.
I think for the man to beat John, owes him a rematch. Because we get counter rematches when he lose. GSP, every man that beat GSP, we let him
Okay,
get
kind of one rematch or two rematches. He ain't never rematched Islam. I mean, Habib.
But B wouldn't fight him
You know
again.
what I'm saying? It's like he had two rematches.
Dana still trying to make that fight today. I know you be seeing the meme on this would be the biggest fight. Look how it's trending. No.
I don't see
All
a
right.
rematch.
We got Valentina winning, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Finish.
Yeah, maybe not.
I got her.
I got her.
She
Like,
definitely got
I like
finish.
what you said, like under 4.
Let's finish. She definitely got to get a finish because her last performance, she lost.
Yeah, she definitely lost.
They gave it to. I think the judge was like, you know what?
She was gonna slide this under the road.
Yeah.
Like, ain't anybody seen it. Cause who else was on that card? It was another big title fight too. I feel like people just like, we're just gonna slide this under the rug and get to the main event.
What else was that on the card?
I think that was a big card too.
I feel like it was an easy card. Maybe it wasn't.
I want to say Izzy or like a Masvidal or something like that. Usman.
That was Glover Teixeira versus Yuri.
Okay.
The first one.
Uh,
That was great. That was great. She lost the split. She won a split decision. It wasn't unanimous. Okay, it was a split decision. And then we got Jeff Neal versus Shavkov.
First, I got shot off. I'm gonna have a good parlay with one with Jeff Neal and one with Alexa Grasso, whatever her name is. Just because they so much, they
You
just
got
big.
Shavkov by finish or 3-round decision.
I got a decision.
I got him finishing, bro. Second round. Second round. Then we going to Gamrot versus Jalen Turner.
I don't know about that one. About that one.
Who you feeling? Who your heart telling?
I say Jalen Turner. Gamrot is coming off a loss. He can be extra aggressive looking for a win. I think I'm going to Jalen Turner.
Jalen
That's just feeling
Turner.
my heart.
I'm going with Turner too. I don't know why. The Tarantula, I think he on like 5-6 fight winning streak. All finishes.
That's feeling my heart. So I'm like, I can see this dude.
I'm going with Turner.
And I got Bo Nick about finishing first.
First? First.
He about to start the card off in the back.
First.
In first.
I'm feeling second. I want to say first because he didn't finish everybody else in the first.
This is
but I feel-
debut, right?
Yeah. I want to say first, but I feel like he gonna be out there. I don't care what he said. I think he gonna be a little nervous. This
I don't
Vegas,
think so.
bright lights.
Bro been talking real professional all week. Like, he ready for this.
Yeah,
Like, he was born for this.
Yeah, it's been, but this is bright lights. Everybody say, oh, them lights are brighter than I thought. They wouldn't fight, but they be like, man.
I don't think Bo Nichols would say that though. I think he's ready.
Let me see. I got Bo Nichols second round.
He look like a man.
How you feel about Jamie Pickett fighting Bo? Like, you think that's the right matchup for him? You think Bo should fight higher people?
Cause this is your debut, bro. It's not like we can't just put you top 5 automatically. So it's like, bro, you're against somebody, get some hype around you. Speaker. Yeah, put some hype around you. It's your debut. Anybody throw a top 5 nigga at you at your debut, like you just say you up for failure.
All right, and then prelims low key good too. We got Cody taking on what is this? Jon Jones, Cody Garbrandt, fellow Ohioan.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cody.
Cody scary boy. He got a glass chin now. His chin has been tested too many times. I don't know this Trevor Jones dude, though. I ain't gonna let me see. Oh, I do know him. Let's just check him out. I think he hit hard too. Yeah, I do know him. What's he looking like? He on a 3-fight losing streak. Submission, decision. Let's check out Cody. I want to say, you know Cody off the top of your head? I want to say he's like a 4-fight losing streak. He on a 2-fight losing streak. Rob Fine, he lost a decision, but Rob was tagging his ass. Then he lost to Kai Fronts. That was a knockout in 3 minutes and 20 seconds of the first round. We haven't. That was December though, 2021. We haven't seen him in almost 2 years. Seems like I remember that knockout.
We should be back there.
Yeah.
Decision.
I'm gonna go with Cody. He not cool. I want him to come back and be like, I want to go on a little run.
I don't see that. But,
I don't either, but I would like it. Like I just like to see him against I like for old Cody to come back, cause that Cody to beat Dominic Cruz for the title, that might have been the best title opponent, like best title performance. Yeah, he was out there making that. He was a Dominic champion.
Yeah.
He was making them look silly, dancing, doing the robot, beating his ass. So I wish he would come back. I like to see him against like Petr Yan in his prime. And then also we got Dracus Duplessis versus Derek Bronson in the prelims. Hey, look, he gave people some good prelims for free.
I mean, yeah, after that last fight night, I feel like he had to. Yeah, I don't know. I might go with Duplessis.
I'm leaning Duplessis because I don't think Derek Bronson got a great chin. He coming off a knockout, lost to what's the dude, the Killer Gorilla. The dude that just fought. He's 2 fights ago.
Oh, Derek.
There we go. Yeah, he coming off a loss to him, knockout, TKO.
I got me up.
He was bouncing his head.
I got him by decision.
Duplessis, I think he finished Bronson.
I don't think he'd be bouncing Bronson's head off the canvas.
I'm going Plessis by finish because I just thought about it. I don't think it's wrestling the best because Darren Till took him down, but Derek Bronson got a bad gas tank, so if you can survive that first round, you good. Because he was winning that first round against Killer Gorilla, and then he got finished. He was gassed. And then lastly on this card, we got Ian Gary taking on Song.
I'm going Gary.
Finish.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him in a while either. I think he said he took like a year off after having a kid, right? He's got married. I'm trying to see when the last time we seen him. His last fight was July 2022.
Last year?
Yeah. He won a decision.
About time.
He just had a kid. He got married. Everybody wondering if he still got that dog. And they say the kid and the wife tamed you a little bit.
They got kidnapped the kid and the wife. So
I don't know.
that's why people move away from their fight camps. You know, they go to a whole new state, block the wife and the kid. I don't want to talk to you no more. these next 12 weeks, 10 weeks. And I got to see you afterwards. I get back to my dog.
I'm excited about this card. I just hope we get some. Man, I hope we get some good fights. Cause all these fights super lopsided.
Yeah.
So hopefully, like, maybe they can just blow out. And hopefully we get some little back and forth. Hopefully.
I think we will. I think we do for one this year.
It's still early, but I don't think it's gonna be. I think the card's stacked, but I don't think the fight's gonna be too competitive. I see a lot of finishes. And it's Vegas, Jon Jones. I feel like everybody below on the under, not the undercard. Everybody below Jon Jones, and they like, oh, we got it.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like this might be card of the year so far. I just got the feeling again. Like, I like the feeling.
Yeah,
I ain't really had that feeling for Volk's card.
I'm trying to see. What was that 283? No,
284.
284.
Who's 283?
So Vote. Yeah, that card was bad. Only two good fights was like the top two fights, Volk and Yair, and then Jack Della, man, he wasn't bad.
Yeah.
And then 283 was January, Glover versus Jamal Hill.
Yeah, it's probably it's like the first card like some. It's like the first. I mean, they ain't really. I feel like they ain't really hype up 284.
I feel like they haven't been hyping. I feel like they hyped this one a little bit, but I feel like they haven't been hyping because I feel like they definitely didn't hype Glover versus
more.
Hill.
Bro, they've been hyping this way more. I see like Jon Jones everywhere. He was
That's what I'm saying.
Sneaker shopping.
I'm saying they didn't hype.
Everywhere.
They didn't hype Glover versus Hill at all, but that was a quick turnaround.
But it's like they even hype the super fight with Volk. It's like you don't. I feel like when you hype stuff, you should be able to see them everywhere, like on your timeline or YouTube. Like I seen Jon Jones like everywhere on different platforms, interviewing. It's like everywhere. Yeah, I just feel like they've been working this way.
Hopefully it's a good card, y'all. We excited about Saturday. Anything else you want to cover? Cool. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like, hit the little notification bell, subscribe, tell a friend. We're out.